Today on Know Your Food, we're going to talk about something that everybody eats, that goes into mostly everything that is baked. We're going to talk about eggs. Eggs are among the most nutritious food on the planet. It turns a single cell into a baby chicken. One large egg contains vitamin A, vitamin B2, B12, B5, folate, phosphorus, and so much more. You can also find trace elements in here. I mean, the egg is literally the perfect food. It has small amounts of every nutrient needed in your body to be healthy. Yes, eggs are high in cholesterol, but eating eggs will not adversely affect the cholesterol in your blood. Many studies have also shown that it actually raises the high density lipoprotein cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. Studies have constantly shown that having higher HDL will actually decrease your chances of heart problem, stroke, and general health problems. Eggs also contain choline. Choline is an extremely important nutrient that not many people eat enough of or even know about. Choline is used to build cell membranes, but also produces signaling molecules to the brain, as well as many other pretty important functions. Egg yolk also contain lutein and zeaxanthin. Now these are super powerful antioxidants that get stored in your retina. Basically, we all know that old age affects our vision in a negative way. Now these antioxidants can actually fight and prevent the cataract and the effects that old age might have on your sight. On that note, eggs also have vitamin B and vitamin A. Now, vitamin A is super important because it is also one of the leading reasons for blindness in the world. So basically, if you want to see properly, you're going to eat your eggs. All eggs are not created equal. Their nutrient composition will depend on what the hen was fed and obviously how it was raised. Eggs are high in good protein. They also have all the right amount and ratio of amino acids. We know that protein is a building block of the body. It is what's going to regenerate and build tissues and molecules. It's got a functional and a structural function. It is extremely important. I mean, having the right amount of proteins or a good intake of protein can help you with weight loss, muscle building, bone issues, with such an array of things. Eggs are amazing. You have different colors of eggs. You've got white eggs and you've got brown eggs. Normally what this means is that you've got white egg-laying hens and you've got brown egg-laying hens. This one has got no animal product in it. It is raised from my garden and exactly what she eats, only the best food. It is the lightest one out of here. This white one is just because it was out of white hens. When you walk into a shop, you are offered different types of eggs. You've got your normal grade 1 egg, then you've got your pasteurized, you've got your free range, organic, omega-3, vitamin enriched. I mean, whichever the case. Do you know what everything means? Normal egg, the grade 1 egg that you will find everywhere. Now these hens will normally be raised in a barn or in an aviary that's closed. They will not have much room to walk about. They will be normally fed with hormones and antibiotics to make sure that no one's sick and to make sure that everybody grows healthily and as quick as possible. Now remember, everything that hen will be fed will end up in your eggs. Next, we have the pasteurized egg. It is exactly the same than your normal grade 1 egg. The only difference is that it will be pasteurized, which means you just want to make sure that you cannot get any foodborne illness. So if the egg is not too cooked or just a little bit raw, then you won't be able to get any sickness out of it. Now let's talk free range. I got 3 different ones. I bought one from the farm, I bought one from the store, and I bought another one, the white one, from the store because I thought it was just humongous. Or very good or very bad. Hens will be raised within an aviary or a barn, but they will also have access to an outside area or have an opening so they can at least have some fresh air. They will also be able to roam around freely. They're not compressed onto each other. These are happy living inside chicken with some outside time. They will have received hormones and antibiotics as needed. Their food in general is also a little bit better than the other grade 1 eggs. Finally, organic. Now, these eggs are the same than free range. The hens will be in a barn or aviary, be able to roam around free with access to the outside. The difference is that they will not be fed any antibiotic or any hormones at all. They will also be fed a proper diet of fresh food with no pesticides, herbicide, or anything that could just impair your health in the future. Remember, all organic is free range, but not all free range is organic. You will also be able to find omega-3 or vitamin-enriched eggs. Now, these are normally grown the same way than the Great One. They're just adding extra vitamins in it for your benefits. They haven't added enough in there already. You will also find vegetarian eggs in some country. What this means is that the hen will not be fed any animal products, just to be sure that vegetarians can eat them. And finally, this is ChiChi's egg. ChiChi is one of my chicken. I've got 4 outside. I've got 3 silkies and the normal chicken laying one. She makes me about an egg a day. She's very good. She gets fed flaxseed and a very well curated mix of other grains. She also gets fresh vegetables, some worms. She loves corns, and she gets to pick in the garden and find her food all day long. So she's a very happy chicken, and she does give me very, very good eggs. So I'm interested to see actually how they compare to the rest of them, because I'm going to do this for the first time and see if it's worth it to have them or if I should rather go back to buying eggs. Let's see. I cooked all of them. I will say that they're all cooked normally except for the pasteurized one. I don't even want to eat it, to be honest, so I'm not going to. You can do it. But I'm going to try all the other eggs and see if there's a difference. Okay, so after tasting all the white, the consistency of it, the organic that I bought in store and all the free range, the consistency is pretty amazing. The creamiest one is the one that I got from my garden, from the chicken. But in terms of taste, the best tastiest one is the one from the garden, and the other one is the one that I got from the farm, the free range. All others, especially the big one, have no taste. I'm gonna try the yolks. Normal egg is good, but at the same time, now that I see all the other yolk, the color of it is just so sad. All the free range are good. The yolk tastes more or less the same. The best yolk out of all 3 is definitely the one from the farm. So I would recommend buying free range directly from the farm, not from the store. The organic store-bought. Now, this also has a little bit of a sad yolk, but the yolk tastes very good. And the white is creamy, and out of all the whites that I bought, this is definitely the one that I would go for, the organic. But I will say it with certitude that the egg that I get from the chicken in the garden are definitely and by far the best tasting and color and consistency out of all of them. Well, after tasting everything, all I can say is if you have the space and if you can, rather just go get your own chicken. Other than that, obviously stick to free range rather than the normal, and to organic rather than free range. These are obviously up to you. You decide what you put in your body. I'm just here to make sure that you at least know your food. Goodbye.